How's it going, y'all? Happy Saturday. Today we're doing just a chill yo-yo sesh. It's been a long day, but excited to relax and unwind and do some yo-yo tricks. So hope y'all enjoy the stream. Yo, how's it going, Ladybug? Welcome, welcome. I unfortunately do not speak very much Spanish, but I appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a good evening. I wish that I spoke Spanish. I'm sorry about that, Ladybug. No hablo español, unfortunately. Am I hacking? I am indeed not hacking. I am just throwing some yo-yo tricks. Hope you're having a good evening. Or whatever time of day it is for you. We'll see you around, Ladybug. I wish that I could speak Spanish for you, but I do not speak much Spanish. Sorry about that. How do I do this? I have been practicing yo-yo tricks for a very long time, for 16 years actually, so um, a lot of practice is the short answer. Yo, how's it going, King Gamer? So close. Dang. W stream, I appreciate that. Appreciate that, ASLY. Whoops. So close. There we go. Close. There we go. Still need a little work on my leg tricks to get them a little bit smoother. Close. Close. Almost had that. How did we end up in this? There. Oh boy. Fun tricks, fun tricks. Yo, Coit, how's it going, man? I did not see you in the chat. For some reason, it wasn't updating, but it is now. How you doing, man? Oh no. That is not the mount. Oh, never mind. We're good. You just joined. Glad to see me stream again. Thanks, man. You're usually not available when I am. Believe it or not, you're actually usually on more of these streams than most people are. I just haven't been streaming as frequently lately. I've been streaming pretty much like once a week, which even that has been a bit hard to keep up with at times, but it's all good, man. I saw your comment on one of the Soul Hunt videos I posted lately, and I think I understand now what is supposed to happen. It's just how to actually make that happen. That's the hard part. But we'll see. Maybe if I have enough energy tonight, I'll give that trick a try. I can tell that I'm on more based on the live comments. Oh, you can tell that you're on more based on the live comments. Gotcha. Makes sense. And you might actually be interested to see this, but I ended up getting some new off-string yo-yos recently. I got the Wild Bound. Got a pair of these to do some solo hum. We got a Spider-Man request. I can give that a shot. I can give that a shot here in a sec. Dang it. The most difficult part of the undermount recapture is keeping the string over the shoulder. True. Horizontal open bind request. That sounds to me like Spider-Man, if I've ever heard it. Close. Close. Not controlled at all, but close. I can try some horizontal open bind requests. I don't know how well it'll go, but I can try it. So, just to make sure that I remember the proper way to do this, because I have been corrected in the comments, we throw out this way, so it's out that way. And then do I bind back the opposite direction, or is it out and then like out again? Spider-Man also refers to at least 2 other tricks. It does? Oh, I didn't know that. Because I'm pretty sure Spider-Man, from like an off-string point of view, is just like throw out this way and do it like that, but like actually catch it. It's just the actually catching it part that's hard. keep hitting myself in the face with the string. Or the string hits or the string ends up hitting the backdrop, which makes it hard to control. Bind this string the same way you throw it. Okay. Nice. It's just so hard to land this, man. Like, I know there's so many people that can do it, but like, I feel like I've tried this on like at least half a dozen streams and gotten nowhere with it. Because I'm always too low or too high. Yep, that one was too high. Too far to the side. Not far enough forward. We got rock the baby request. See if I can make the cradle large enough. It's so hard to make the cradle large enough for offstring. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know what it is about Spider-Man, but I feel like I'm just... Like, do people actually like doing the trick Spider-Man? Because I feel like for me, it's just me repetitively doing the same trick and missing it every time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why this is enjoyable to people. What's my favorite yo-yo? My favorite yo-yo right now is probably the Wild Boundless, which is a similar version. Like, it's a similar yo-yo to this one, but instead of having plastic rims, it has metal ones. I like both of them because they're very similar to each other, but I think I like the metal rims just slightly more. But it could just be that I'm more familiar with them. And like how they play. Come on, man, I've had that. Don't do that to me, dude. Dude, why am I trash right now? Goodness gracious. Probably because it's like 10:30 p.m. You use the Spire for 4A? Nice. I still haven't tried the Spire. I probably should at some point. I know a lot of people like the Spire. You like the curve. Your favorite 1A is the Atlas. Nice. Isn't the Atlas like super wide? There we go. Just come up, please. Am I going to the rodeo tomorrow? I don't know if I'm going to the rodeo tomorrow. Are you going to the rodeo tomorrow, Ethan? I've never been to a rodeo. I feel like it'd be fun though. Those are really off axis of each other. No. You are going to the rodeo tomorrow. Nice. Have fun. I really should go to the rodeo sometime. There are rodeos around. Oh. Oh no. Oh my. The Atlas is super wide by hobbyist standards, but it's the same as competitive nowadays. It's kind of crazy that that's where we've gotten to at this point. Do I want ocean or space facts? Let's go ocean facts. I like fish. Fish are cool. Fish are friends. And food. Dang it. Just remember to let go of the string after doing the recapture. True. The problem is that like after I do the recapture, it just like launches the yo-yo to the side. Oh my gosh, those are so off center. It like seriously? How does that even happen? Like. Let go of the string before or after doing the recapture. How's it going, Rivallo? The seafloor moves an inch every second, but we don't notice it. Interesting. Which direction does it move that inch? There's enough salt in the ocean to cover the earth. I believe that. Now we're asking the real questions, whether it's tectonic movement. It could be tectonic movement. Oh my gosh. Why do I keep throwing these off-centered so bad? Holy crap. Are y'all seeing how off-centered these are from each other right now? And yeah. Yep. Yep. It's tectonic. That makes sense. Okay, so with this recapture, like notice how it like immediately throws it off the string to the side. Like that's the problem that I have when I try and do this trick, is that it like immediately launches it to the side. Sorry you missed me at club last month. That's okay, Tyler, no worries. I was late to club anyway last month. I had family stuff going on that day that I needed to take care of that was kind of urgent. And so I ended up getting there a little late. But I hope you had a fun time, man. I'm hoping to be there for the next one. We'll see. Dang it. Can I do the DNA? I can do the DNA. Let me grab a DNA-able yo-yo. There's an unknown amount of species in the ocean. I absolutely believe that. The ocean has been criminally underexplored. You're insane at this. Yo, thanks, Pears. Appreciate that. No. We'll get the DNA, don't worry. Don't worry. We got this. We're not going to spiral because of this. We're not going to spiral because of this. We might spiral because of this. We might spiral because of the DNA, but not today, boys. I am capable of doing a beginner trick. I am not capable of doing a beginner trick. Oh my gosh. Work with me, please. Don't do this to me right now, man. I can't take this kind of failure right now. Keep my left hand below the right while doing the recapture. Okay, finally. We take those. We take those. It's fine. 10th attempt. Close enough. You love my talent. Thanks, Paris. I appreciate that. The word Pacific Ocean comes from the Latin name meaning peaceful sea. Nice. Well, that was a sort of DNA as well. Got some popcorn. You love to see it. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it. Every sea in Pacific Ocean is pronounced differently. That is a good point. Well, yeah, no, every single sea is pronounced differently. Which is ironic because the Pacific Ocean is indeed not the sea, but the ocean. Riddle me that. Wow. We'll try that again. I wish I could do a quick bind or a quick restart for solo hum, but it's just so awkward while holding two yo-yos at the same time. No, dude, that was it, man. Why are we so tangled up? Okay, so you were saying to keep the right hand lower, or was it the left hand lower during that recapture? Keep the left hand lower. Because what we're trying to do in extremely fast motion is not that. I feel like the second string just is trying to get in the way at all times. I have no idea why it auto-corrected that. So the ocean is a mega museum filled with fossils from sunken ships. Nice. I could see that. I could see that being a museum of that kind of nature. Okay, so I tried to keep it a little lower that time so it didn't jump as fast, which was good. Didn't jump quite as quickly. sketchy solo hum, but sort of worked. The Grand Barrier Reef can be seen from the moon. Interesting. You have a Diablo-like quick start where you wrap and drop the yo-yo to create spin. Then you bounce it to get it to the correct winding direction. Interesting. That's a quick start I'd like to see, because I don't know if I can visualize that at the moment in my head. But it does sound pretty useful. No. Why? And this, folks, is why you don't play solo hum late at night. Because you make mistakes you wouldn't make when you're not tired. Well, that's okay. This is the time that we have available to us, so we are going to use it. Rather imperfect time than no time. Why is that not working now? I swear I'm doing the right pause and the bigger exaggerated movement at the end. Like I really don't know why that's not working at the end. Like, somebody explain to me why that's not working, please. You often throw way too far on the first throw for no reason. Interesting. Like it throws too far away from you, kind of like what has been happening a few times. Or are you meaning like it goes too far that way? That was sketchy, but we figured it out. Dude, why? Sound travels 4.3 times faster underwater than in the air. Have I been using the wrong string this whole time? Has it been problematic because I was using the wrong string this whole time? No, I was not using the wrong string. Okay, never mind. Making it harder to know where the direction of the sound is coming from. Interesting. Ow. That hurt tremendously. Somehow didn't bleed off that one. Kind of shocked, actually. Honestly did not expect that to unwind right there. You don't throw too high unless you're practicing something like the quick double solo hum throw. I haven't tried this double solo hum throw yet. But too far forward? Okay. Yeah, the pulling back when you throw the second yo-yo is very important, especially depending on what kind of yo-yo you're using. Because some yo-yos naturally want to come back, and others really don't. I feel like the boundless wants to fly back towards you very easily, but like the um, the yo-yo unlimited, on the other hand, wants to fly forward. So I'm not sure if the Spire also does that. Some water on Earth is older than the sun. Interesting. Oh, I am unfortunately aware that it is daylight savings time. Dang it. Thought I had that one. I've been trying to work on a combo like that lately, and it's been combos like that have been in my shorts lately. Because like figuring out that element was so satisfying that I really wanted to throw it into some combos. Dang it. How's it going, Charles? You should be asleep like 2 or 3 hours ago, but it's Sunday. Fair enough. Yeah, with it being the weekend, sometimes I let my sleep schedule go. I probably shouldn't, but sometimes I do. The ocean is incredibly biodiverse. Indeed it is. There was also a combo I figured out off of that that I'm trying to land right now that I keep messing up. Was it that? I'm trying to remember how I did it. Like there's some whip. Oh, I do it earlier, I remember now. So it's like boom, boom. And then like in that unwind, I do a whip around, catch the string there to land it here, and then over to a ghost bind. You're amazed at how consistent I am with the arm orbit recapture. It is pretty hard, I agree. It really depends on the yo-yo I use, to be honest. The ocean is a human product highway. That does sound about right, unfortunately. For me, the arm orbit recapture has been difficult to learn, but certain yo-yos make it easier. I feel like I'm most consistent with it on this yo-yo, the Wild Bound, comparatively to the Boundless. I feel like the Boundless wants to go too far that way, and then I end up launching it out of reach, or it becomes too hard to control. Whereas this one, I feel like it doesn't want to fly as much, and so it's a little bit easier to control for the actual recapture. Oops. 1 second. We got Phase here. We do. How's it going? Okay, so it was like that. And then from there, like going from there to going boom, ghost bind. So we'll see if we can land that. Time to switch to space facts, fair enough. Those were some good ocean facts, though. Thank you for sharing. Oh. See, the thing is, I keep wanting to do that instead of going around like this. It's just such an awkward movement to try and keep that all going. How's it going, Charles? I wish I could respond. I don't speak Tagalog or whatever language you've been typing in. I wish that I could respond, but I really just don't know what language that is. We only know a small fraction of what the universe is made of. Makes sense. Crap. I keep forgetting. Oh no. Dude, come on, man. That was a really good one. Thought I had that. I thought I had that one. Man, doing offstring late at night is really hard. The Great Attractor, interesting. Is that a black hole? We're falling into it. And maybe it is too late to be playing offstring right now. Maybe I should just be doing regular yo-yoing. Some 1A. I feel like at this point, like, I'm just making too many mistakes because I'm tired. But I also haven't had any time to yo-yo today. And so like I want to yo-yo, and I want to play offstring, but I'm making so many mistakes that I'm just like reinforcing bad habits, and so I think I'd rather just play 1A and just chill for now. It's the Great Attractor, the black hole in the middle of the galaxy. I could see it being a black hole. It would make sense. As black holes happen to have extremely strong gravitational poles. No, that was not even close. There we go. always the same. It's Sundanese. Interesting. Sundanese. What is... I wonder what country Sundanese is from. Is that... I'm curious. It's located in a supercluster galaxy. Interesting. Oh no. There we go. Yo, how's it going, Nugget? A cluster of galaxies. That makes sense. It's not a thing, but more of a place. Interesting. So it is still a noun. Person, place, or thing. But we've narrowed it down to a place. Ooh. That's not supposed to happen. Mm-hmm. It's a West Java Indonesian language. Interesting. Good to know. How would I do that? Is there a way to do that bind but off of my leg? So if we go here, is there any way that I could make this happen off of my leg? Would I need it to be like this? How would I even land in him? I'm so confused. we'll never actually get to the great attractor, even though hurling at it at 600 kilometers per second will never actually get there. Interesting. We currently believe it's a large cluster of dark matter. Interesting. Can I do the DNA? Yes. Let me grab the yo-yo that I'm more likely to land the DNA on. First try. Let's go. It's the central gravitational point of a supercluster of galaxies that I am not sure how to pronounce. Thanks, Wade. Appreciate it. To do a bridge bind the opposite way on my leg. I've never done a reverse bridge bind. Yeah, the reverse bridge bind is kind of awkward, but I feel like there has to be a way to do it. There's a rock the baby. And her dizzy baby as well. So let's see. Bind the opposite way. Yeah, I mean, I've done the regular bridge bind plenty of times, just off of like a normal bridge bind on the leg. It's just, I'm trying to see if I could figure out how to do it the other direction. Because like the yo-yo is supposed to land like this somehow. And like I could see that if I could get the string to land right here while the yo-yo is coming down, that maybe we could make that happen. I just don't know how to get the string to land in that location while the yo-yo is in the air. I don't know. I'm trying to like mess around with the string to figure out a way to do this. The reason why we'll never reach that is because dark energy pushing it so far away. Interesting. So it's getting pushed away with greater force than we are being pulled towards it. Interesting. You're gonna go try finding your yo-yo? Awesome. You should. It's fun to do yo-yo tricks. I'd have to throw the string onto my leg and then bring my leg over. That would be kind of, that would be pretty fast movement too. Because like that's more or less what I'm doing with like my hand when I do that bind. Is it's like I intercept it and throw it to the side. But I don't know if I'd be able to move my leg that much. Enough to make that bridge. Oh, actually, maybe I could. Where there's a will, there's a way. You got your finger stuck on the yo-yo. Oh no. We're located in the KBC void. Interesting. I feel like we're getting somewhere with this. It's just like a lot harder to do this with my leg than with my hand, because I'm trying to do this but with my leg. Ooh, that one was close. Ooh, that was even closer. We're gonna figure this out. This feels so weird, but we're gonna figure this out. Ooh, that was so close. Yes, yes, we got one. We got one. We got one, chat. I'm not sure if I know what you mean by that, Rishi. That's pretty hard to... I respectfully don't think I do, actually, Rishi. The Andromeda Galaxy is approaching the Milky Way at 250,000 miles per hour. That is extremely fast. You just learn how to catch the yo-yo while you drop it, because you haven't played with yo-yo in a while. That's alright. I'm glad that you're able to figure that out. That is an important step in learning how to yo, is learning how to throw and catch it. That's awesome. Since it's located millions of light years away, it's not nearly as far. I mean, when you put it in perspective, fair enough. $250,000 miles from that far is super slow in space. True. That, I mean, in space when everything's so far away, it really is hard to tell. Like, it's hard to put it into perspective. Oh no, we got an axolot. We're in the Orion arm, and it would take millions of years to travel 1 light year. Depending on what speed you're going, for sure. Because light years are, well, how long it takes for light to travel. Like, how far light can travel in a year, which is a tremendously long distance. Yeah, millions of years for humans to travel 1 light year, true. You want to make a joke about Orion's belt being a waste of space? Well played. Well played. So unrelated to space, this morning I was at our local congregation did a Pinewood Derby for like the kids, and somehow I ended up in charge of running the races and like dealing with the software, which was fun. But it has been a while since I have needed to be an MC and get the crowd hyped up, But it was fun. Terrible joke, only 3 stars. Lol. That little bridge bind with the leg is really hard. Like I landed it once, but it might take some time for me to figure out how to actually do that consistently. A light year is a whole lot of miles per hour in the vacuum of space. You put that very wrong. That's okay. We all make mistakes sometimes. I make mistakes constantly. Part of being human, y'all. I know social media can sometimes make you feel like people don't make mistakes and that it's just you, but no, we all make mistakes. The speed of light is a whole bunch of miles per hour. Not light years. If it was light years, it would be a lot larger than that. That is for sure, in terms of miles. But that is A-okay. It is still very fast. What yo-yo is that? It is the Yo-Yo Friends paper cut. It's a little hard to see where the lighting is, but it's about 300,000 kilometers per hour. Yep, that does sound about right. How is it going, Daisy? Yeah, it's a fun yo-yo, not fan. I like it. It's a very good performing yo-yo, and it's also like not crazy wide, so it feels more normal in my hand. And I can still do like techier stuff with it and not have to worry about like dodging strings. Good to see you, Daisy. it's 6 trillion miles for 1 light year. Dang. Do I have a job? I do have a job. I work a full-time 9 to 5 job, and I have ever since I graduated college. I had like I don't know, maybe like a 2 week break or something in between jobs at one point, but it's pretty much been just consistent for the most part, just from one job to the next. What job? I work as a machine learning engineer, so very much in the tech space. But I've worked in cloud computing before, I've worked in data science, I've even worked in technical sales. Yeah, it is an interesting job for sure. Would take 5 to 6 years to reach Jupiter at light speed. Didn't realize how far away Jupiter was. For people who find it hard to fathom how big space is, we have the AU, which is the average distance from the sun to the earth. Dang. Can I do a horizontal brain twister combo? I can give it a shot. I feel like my horizontal brain twister combos are basically just horizontal skin to dribble. So, yeah. Anyway. Yo, how's it going, Newt Newt? Good to see you, man. Oh, I appreciate that, Daisy. I don't stream as often as I used to, and when I was streaming like daily, there were streams that had like a lot of, like, way more people, but I'm fine with it. Like, just here to chill anyway. And hope that people enjoy the chill yo-yo tricks as well. And if more people see it, that's awesome. If less people see it, that's fine too. Even though in sci-fi it's shown that we can move at light speed, it's just not physically possible at our cosmic speed. Yeah. Horizontal is cleaner than yours. I mean, horizontal is hard to get clean, and like I have some other horizontal elements that I also do. They're just hard to do consistently. Like landing horizontal hooks is doable, it's just hard. The AU meaning is for measuring planetary distance. Yeah, that would be a lot easier. Oh, which would be easier on a logarithmic scale. Interesting. Absolutely, Daisy. That is the goal. Here to have fun, and if people enjoy it, that all the merrier. I hope that people enjoy it. You know, I do put a lot of effort into YouTube videos and trying to make myself available for live streams, even if it's at weird hours. Because, you know, I enjoy doing it, but I hope that also that other people enjoy it too. You're going to be in Dallas for, let's see here, sorry. You're going to be in Dallas for like next week, but club isn't until the following week. Yeah, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate timing indeed. I want to say it's on the 15th is when the next yo-yo club is, which would be, well, actually, no, that is next week, isn't it? 15th? If we would want to travel a light year at 60 miles an hour, it'd take 11 million years. Dang. Yes, horizontal yo-yo tricks are very hard to control. But after a lot of practice, it does get better. I agree. Yeah, I've been trying to learn horizontal tricks for a very, very long time. And I realized when I got back into yo-yoing about a year and a half ago, that part of the problem was actually the yo-yos I was using. Like, I hate to blame the tools, but I did notice that when I started using more angular yo-yos and center track bearings that are more stable, that it made horizontal far more doable. Because I didn't ever really realize how unstable some of my older yo-yos were until I got newer yo-yos. But that said though, I would feel like I could do a lot better at horizontal on my older yo-yos now too, that I've had more time to practice it. So yes, practice definitely helps. You check the calendar and it said the 22nd. Really? But like March 1st was the Saturday. So wouldn't the third Saturday be the 15th? And also, which calendar were you referring to? Like, is there a calendar for Yo-Yo Club that I haven't known about? Light speed is a speed barrier, not a speed limit. True. Traveling through space. First time learning horizontal, you hit yourself. I've hit myself plenty of times doing horizontal too. I also, I've hit myself doing this neck orbit horizontal trick if I can ever land it. It's super awkward. That one, I'm pretty sure I've hit myself doing that one before. It's on the site for the library has a calendar for Yo-Yo Club and I didn't even know. Bruh. That would have been nice to know a while ago. We can really only achieve 1% of the speed of light. Can I do one what? It's too scary. That neck horizontal trick is scary. It is scary. I agree. It's not as scary as it used to be though. I feel like some of those tricks that people do where they do this whole this hop around their arm or whatever, but horizontal, that looks sketchy as crap, man. Can I do a horizontal trick? Yeah. I'm happy to do some horizontal tricks. I've been doing a bunch of them. Horizontal Yuki Slack. Come on, work with me, horizontal Yuki Slack. No. Horizontal Yuki Slack is so hard, but it's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, that counts. We're counting it. In other news, you're in contact with the library in your city to get a club going on the last Saturday of every month, so nice. Nice. Horizontal really hop is one of the scariest tricks, absolutely. It looks so sketchy. A separate set of scripture confirms this three heavens idea. Interesting. You have a crazy amount of trivia in the top of your head. Wait, hold up. There's the Bible also confirms that there's three heavens. Hang on, what? I would love a scripture reference on that actually. It's scary that it seems like the 7 trumpets are being blown. The first trumpet. What? Are we quoting Revelation of John right now? Hold on, what's going on? Yo, thanks, Daisy. I appreciate it, man. Yo-yoing's fun, and I'm glad that you enjoy it. I'm glad people come and hang out in the streams. It makes it a lot of fun to be able to interact with people and just do something that I enjoy and share that with others. Scariest trick you can is next stall into 360 reverse next stall. That does look really sketchy because like that, I could see that that rejection being a very quick way to get your yo-yo to respond and smack you right in the chin. Second trumpet is the third of the sea would turn into blood. What on earth? This sounds like straight out of the Revelation of John. What is going on? You're welcome. Thanks, Daisy. Appreciate it. Oh no. What? A valid question, Ethan. A valid one indeed. Can I show my best yo-yo trick? Sure. My best yo-yo trick is an off-string combo I've been working on. I feel like the string is the longer string. I always get mixed up which yo-yo has the longer string and which one has the shorter string. That one is probably one of my best tricks right now. 2 Corinthians, Dante's Divine Comedy, D&C 76 for the heavens. Interesting. Oh, snap. That was so close. The rejection under the leg, you love to see it. D&C references 1 Corinthians 15. Interesting. You wish you could do that? I mean, I believe that you could learn a lot of this stuff, man. Like, I'm not saying this to be, like, facetious, but, like, I've only been doing off-string yo-yoing seriously for, like, a year and a couple months. So, like, if I could learn some of this in that amount of time, I'm sure you could learn a lot of really cool stuff in that amount of time too. The word heaven appears in the Bible 187 times from Genesis to Revelation. Interesting. Keeps getting caught on my arm when I try and do that rotation. Because like what I'm trying to do is from here, I'm trying to whip around to a ghost bind, not that, but like to a ghost bind is what I'm trying to go for. Out of curiosity, Coit, how are you familiar with Doctrine and Covenants? Out of curiosity, because most people don't whip that out in a YouTube chat. Out of curiosity. Also, I am very surprised that we somehow ended up on like Revelation of John, Corinthians, and like the second coming at like midnight on a Saturday. Like, I'm here for it. I'm just kind of surprised that we got here. Oh, you did? I totally forgot about that quit. I apologize for forgetting that. I was gonna say, I'm like, because I am too. I just like I'm surprised when people bring that up and I don't remember. So thank you for the scripture references. I appreciate it. New Jerusalem is the final dwelling place for believers, and some people have think of it as heaven. Interesting. How's it going, Nathan? Late night chats reveal some stuff. All right, they do. You also have Google on your phone. Fair enough. I too have Google on my phone, but my phone is somewhat preoccupied at the moment because, well, it's my camera. Wait, Coit, are you the guy from Yo-Yo Expert that was asking me a few months back about BYU? Or is that someone else? Because there was someone on Yo-Yo Expert that was asking me about that. Oh no. No. The word Trinity is never said in the Bible. That is a good point. It is not. If I recall, don't quote me on this, but if I recall, the Trinity was a term coined much later than when the Bible was written. And I want to say it has something to do with the Nicene Creed, but I don't recall exactly when the term was coined for the Trinity. Yeah, I am not getting any amount of respectable spin time right now. You're the guy who's currently keeping the 4A and Solheim chats alive. Oh, yeah. You need to post some of your new tricks. You should. It'd be fun. Your name is Ethan, by the way. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It helps to put, not necessarily like faces to names, but like to put usernames to usernames. So I can remember who's who. Because like my username on Yo-Yo Expert is different than my YouTube username too. Dude, what is going on with my, like, am I just too tired to get good spin time out of this? Oh boy. That is a very long word found in Isaiah. Isaiah does have some long words in it though, not gonna lie. I'm trying to remember because like didn't the like was it like was it King Noah? No. There was a king, there was a, like whatever king was this is why I should not like be up so late right now. But like with Daniel and Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, didn't the king that had all of like all of them call Daniel like a super long name too, like Bethel, but something or other, Hashbaz. I don't remember what the name was. I'm like so tired right now. I'm sure I could Google it, but fear not is said 365 times in the Bible. It is an important thing to remember to fear not. Fear not, but believe. Also, by the way, Kuwait, if you happen to be interested in chats that are slightly more active for 4A, the R Throwers Discord has a decently active 4A chat. It's not like an everyday thing, but people at least like post there pretty frequently during the week. Especially like me and Bendy and Sean and Potaro and Luna. Well, Luna texts in there occasionally. Who else is in there pretty often? I don't remember his first name, but there was a kid I met at Worlds that is pretty active in that chat as well too. I wish I could remember what his first name was. I just remember what his Discord is. That was what it was. Mahershala Hashbaz. I had a little bit of it in there. Doesn't have to do with the King No though. Yeah, I'm just too tired right now to remember who's who at the moment. I'm just spouting out random stuff at this point. But if you are ever interested in the 4A chat within the Throwers Discord, send me a DM on Yoyo Expert and I can add you to it. Mm-hmm. Was that 2.0 hook? There's no way that that's 2.0 hook. Is that 2.0? There's literally no way that's 2.0. I feel like that's just like intercepting in 1.0 hook with my throw hand. The Holy Spirit is a divine person of the between as long as God the Father and the Son. Spirit is fully God and power. Interesting. However, some religions consider the Father and Son to be personages as opposed to the Holy Spirit being a spirit true. There are many interpretations. Yep, everybody has different beliefs. Very true. And that's something I've learned from where I live now, being surrounded by people of from a lot of different Christian faiths and being involved in worship services at a lot of different faiths because I do professional singing, and so like I end up at like masses and things of that nature for a bunch of different churches. There's a lot of really wonderful things in every religion, to be honest, and so it's been very positive being able to interact with people that have a lot of different faith backgrounds. Whether or not we agree on everything, it's been a very faith promoting experience. Whoo, that one was really close to my face. That was really close to my face. I don't know if I have windmill arms right now to do the quadruple 1.0 hook. Pride is the worst sin. As hubris. Isn't hubris also pride? The word comes from ancient Greek and you cannot type it. Is that because you would need a Greek keyboard? Yeah, very true. A lot of sins can be, different flavors of pride at the end of the day. Yeah, jealousy, greed to an extent. Very true. Just like how most virtues can be boiled down to love in one way or another. Just different flavors of it. No. That is a very good way of putting it, Quit. Technically, all sins are the belief that your will matters more than God's, which is pride. Very well said. Because ultimately that's what it comes down to, right? Like, sin is, is ignoring the will of God in one way or another, or choosing to, using your agency to choose something other than the will of God. a great synopsis indeed. And likewise, with the idea of love being the kind of central virtue that is the opposite of sin, and the fact that we show love to God by following His will. Interesting. So close. I've never done that rejection like that. I'm trying to see if I can figure out something out of that rejection. It's kind of cool. So like, come in, work with me, yo-yo. Why are you not, dude? Whatever. Okay. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. And an excellent of one layer. One layer exactly. For whatever reason, that just reminded me that earlier today, I was filming a video on yo-yo maintenance. And after like half an hour of filming and getting it all, ready, doing all that, my mic was out of battery the entire time. And so I needed to re-record the entire audio. So that was fun. But luckily there was ways to work around it, so I didn't have to refilm the whole yo-yo cleaning thing. I just had to refilm the audio. Could have been worse. Ow. That one got me pretty good. On that note, because you need to go to bed, good night. Well, have a great night, Quit. Thanks for hanging out. It does feel a little harsher with the K in front of it. Lol. Well, thanks for hanging out, Quit. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great night, my friend. And if you do ever want to hop on that the off-string chat on the Throwers Discord, just send me a message on Yo-Yo Expert, and I'm happy to help you out with that. But thanks for chatting, my friend. Oh no. There we go. Blasphemy against the Bible is an unforgivable sin. Shedding of innocent blood and denying the Holy Ghost. Indeed, there are a lot of ways that we can go against the will of God, but there are also a lot of ways we can follow it too. crazy how we went from ocean facts to space facts to Bible facts. It's true. We have taken a wild ride. But it's been a fun conversation. And I have enjoyed it. I hope y'all have as well. I'm probably going to take a break though. But I appreciate y'all for being here. And I hope you have an awesome night. And see you around.